Good afternoon, everyone. We just got back from our little adventure. Me and Dylan, we headed off on Thursday night at 6, and we caught a 3:30 a.m. ferry, and we got over to Picton by 7. And we drove down to, from Picton we went to Christchurch, and then so that was Friday. So Friday afternoon we went for a ride. We did some riding in Pine Plantation, where they just had tracks which were just through the pine trees, winding little berms, and some smaller pine trees, some older pine trees. It was a bit of a mixture. Really good technical sort of stuff. And then from there we ended up staying in Springfield, which is a little settlement before Arthur's Pass. We stayed there for the night, and we got up at 8, and then we headed to a little beach section which we were able to ride on. We did 38 k's. I don't have any pictures of that, but we did 38 k's in the soft sand, up and down, around. It was quite hard work. It was a good workout. Good workout on the bike as well, for the bike. And then Saturday afternoon we did some riding south of Hanmer Springs, and it was riding in the high country. Spectacular views. It was so cool. The riding was more enduro style riding, where you had to, we were going down some shingle screeds, I think they call them, where the shingle just slides down the hills. We went down one of those. We climbed up a few. The hills were so steep that you couldn't just ride straight up. You had to zigzag your way up, so you would get up as far as you could and then turn and then go across the other way. It was hard work, but it was a cool achievement. The highest we got up to was, I think, 1,600 metres. So I think the altitude was starting to affect the bike, I'm not sure. But when we got down the bottom it seemed to run better, so I think it was. So that was Saturday afternoon. Nice! So it's pretty steep here. It's a shingle scree, or it's where the shingle just keeps constantly sliding down. Yes, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear me probably because of the wind. We are down south, Christchurch, doing some riding. Got a bit of momentum. Pretty awesome view from up here. only got to about there. The other guys have got a bit further. Then Sunday we went on a trail ride, and that was between Christchurch and Kaikoura. So that was a pretty cool ride too. It was quite a mixture. There were some enduro bits as well as some open stuff. It was dry, conditions were dry. Our bikes, when I gave it a wash, it was more washing dust off it. So no, it was an awesome ride. We will probably be doing it again, going down south. Definitely recommend it. For the trail ride, we had to have a spark arrestor. So I just brought this at the trail ride. It's just a piece of mesh, and you just tie it onto your exhaust. So I think for our riding up in the forestry, we should have a spark arrestor up there too, because we don't want to start a fire up there. So just a few things on my bike. We did 8 hours riding down there. There's the hour meter just there. Yeah, we did 8 hours riding down south. I got this bike when it had done 112. It's done 160.8. So I've done 48 hours, I think, since getting it in June for my birthday. And one of the best things that I've done to this bike is I got the shock, the rear shock, got revalved and lowered. I think it's the same spring that's in there, the original spring, I can't remember. And also got the front revalved, and it's all been made, well, adjusted to suit my weight. So I said we lowered the guy at MSpec in Tauranga. They did all the work on the suspension. He lowered the back 20mm, and we also put risers on the handlebars and pushed the shocks through as much as we could get it. And my friend also scalloped the seat. You can sort of tell a bit further away, so I'm a bit of a short ass, so it really helps. When you can touch the ground properly, especially in technical stuff, it makes you a lot more confident, because you know that you won't fall over. I used to ride an old DRZ 400. It was set for a taller person, so it was quite tall, and it was heavy, so as soon as I had a problem, couldn't touch the ground, and I'd just fall over. But this bike has been really good for me. I put a new tyre on before we went down south. It handled it not too bad. It's definitely taken the edge off the front edge. Yeah, the rock's very hard on the tyres. So yeah, that was our little adventure. So I'll throw a few pictures on, and you can check it out. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you another time. Bye.